I will say that you talk about the chapter 3 storytelling. I was honored to present my story. And what you did for me, El Michelle, I would say is that telling my story, it reinforced that everything that I do now that I'm passionate about, that I feel that's my zone of
Yes.
genius, not necessarily because I say it, because I'm getting affirmation from the work that I do, whether it's speaking, hosting, this is my lane. It started, the seeds were planted at
Yes.
Cumming Street Baptist Church in Memphis,
Memphis,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
When I started those speeches for Youth and Young Adult Day, when I started those speeches for Men's Day, when I welcomed the visitors, which is featured in the book, breaking down the word visitors in an acronym, that V is for the victory you're going to receive when you visit today, I is for the inspiration, S is for being the salvation. And when you put that in the book and I read it, and I'm like, you know what? This is great because it was refreshing for me to
Yeah.
always be grateful and thankful for the foundation, which is the Black church. Because without Cumming Street, without church in Brooklyn when I lived there for 10 years, without Eagles Nest Church here in Roswell, without Change Church that I attend here in Atlanta,
Mhm.
without those institutions of being the original business school, I would not be sitting here
Yeah.
having a great conversation with you today. I could talk about this all day long.
Do you
This
mind if I
book,
connect a few more dots
please
there?
connect the dots. I love connecting the dots.
Yeah, so it's one more reason for these people, Gen X and even some of the cuspers and boomers, to discover late in their magical middle how magical they actually are.
Ooh, here we go.
To me, that is the chef's kiss of it.
Love it.
They're able to look back on things. I've always said they're keys to your future and your past.
Yes.
Well, so many of us have been telling our story from the past
Right.
all along. I've told stories about me getting on the speaker circuit all of a sudden because people told me to do it. But
Yes.
that one little piece
Yes.
about filling in for the chief communications officer and then getting told that I ended up getting 25 million impressions from 45 minutes alone,
Yes.
and then really thinking about where that came from,
Right.
I discovered a whole new narrative that's embedded in me and threads so much of my experience and even allowed me to pivot middle age.
Yes.
Gosh, I was 46 when I left AT&T, and discover a whole new world of publishing, of speaking,
Yes.
of helping people get to the C-suite. All of that happened
Yes.
in my magical middle.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. You definitely mastered that middle, and it so speaks to why I do what I do, and you are a perfect case study